Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Riley, and in this video we are going to be talking about my M&P15-22. Now this is a gun I reviewed way back in December or January, and I've had a couple people ask me to do an update on it, and so I decided today, I'm just going to do a quick update and let you know kind of what's been going on. People reminded me, they're like, you need to do a 1,000 count, once you hit 1,000 rounds, you need to do a review or a update. And the truth is, I've actually almost hit 2,000 rounds through this rifle. I'm not really going to talk about what this rifle is because you can go ahead and watch the review if you want to know more about it. It is the, Smith & Wesson M&P Sport 15-22. I'm kind of in an area with low light, so you can't really see the gun that well, but I don't care. We're just going to make this video. As you can see, I put some tape on it just kind of for aesthetic looks, and I like how that feels. It's kind of like a soft medical gauze tape. I like how it feels against the cheek when the shoulder, the buttstock is against your cheek. And I like how it feels on the hand grip. And then I just put it on the barrel just for looks. And it does surprisingly well under high heat because we do mag dumps. People, are going to ask me, how did I go through 2,000 rounds already? And it's because we do mag dumps and we use this gun to train a lot with different drills and stuff. So if you haven't seen the video already, I made a video called Training with the M&P15-22, or just training with the 22, and that it's basically explains the reason why I got this rifle, because I wanted a rifle to train with that wasn't as expensive as 223 or 5.56, and this Smith & Wesson has all the same features as a regular AR-15. That's why I bought it. Selector switch is the same. Bolt release is the same. The charging handle is the same. Buttstock. There's no forward assist or dust cover, but it's the same mag release. And, same style of AR mags. So this is kind of more of a training platform I purchased. And, that's why I spent the money on this, is because I knew I wanted something that was, good to train with, that is similar to my setup and that my regular AR-15 setup. There's not many differences between this and my regular AR-15 I normally train with, and that's the whole idea, is to get a similar training platform in 22 caliber. So 2,000 round update. How has this gun held up 2,000 rounds later? Well, let me tell you, it is a 22 long rifle, so it does jam every now and then. The first, I would say 200 to 300 rounds was the break-in period. It was definitely not reliable during those first, say, 300 rounds. But after we warmed it up and shot about 300 rounds through it, it started to, jam and malfunction less often. And once we hit about the 400 to 500 round mark, then we were able to, experience minimal to no, malfunctions in this gun. After 1,000 rounds, the gun felt extremely well broken in and ready. After 1,000 rounds, we weren't experiencing any kind of malfunctions. To be honest, though, if you're shooting cheap ammo, the ammo you buy by like the 1,000, 5,000 count, it might jam every now and then, and that's something you have to live with, But if you use something super nice like those individually packed, like more higher quality 22 ammo, then this thing will feed those super easy. Again, if you're new to the AR platform, I'm going to give you a tip. If you want less malfunctions, run this rifle wet. That is not just for the 22, but the regular AR-15 chambered in 5.56. If you want zero malfunctions, make the gun really wet. What that means is lubricate the barrel with oil, lubricate the bolt carrier group with oil. And if you do that, then very unlikely that you'll have malfunctions. And like I said, the same thing applied with this. Before I shoot this gun, I usually take oil. I'll take this gun apart, upper and lower, take it apart. I'll take the bolt carrier group out and the charging handle. I'll lubricate the entire bolt carrier group, put it back in, lubricate the barrel, and then I'll go shoot, 400 or 500 rounds, something like that. Like I said, this gun is super easy to shoot, and therefore you'll probably shoot it a lot. Like I said, we hit over 2,000 rounds for this gun, and it's still running like a workhorse. It's awesome. So if you don't want jams, lubricate this gun, run it wet, and you won't get any jams. But I'm not going to make any promises because 22 long rifles have always been known to jam up a lot, so I'm not going to give any promises. But still, running it wet might reduce the amount of malfunctions you have. The mags have been working great. They're really easy to load. These are the 25 round magazines, angled foregrip, M-lock system, whatever. Super light training system, super fun to shoot. Easy to charge this with one hand, So if you're looking for something to train with that's not your regular AR-15 because ammo can be expensive sometimes, this is definitely a great alternative. 2,000 rounds later, I am definitely saying this is still a great gun. No regrets. I would definitely recommend this gun.